can't find nothing on the radio.
You ready, Steve?
Welcome to Songology. He's Bruce,
He's Richard.
and this is another episode from our Song of the Day archives.
Enjoy.
Welcome back, Bruce. It's phone week. What do you have on tap for today?
Today you need to try to place a call to Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis. Okay.
Indeed. Yes. Now, do you know John Ramastella?
I do not.
I didn't think you would. I didn't either.
Okay.
but do you know Johnny Rivers?
I know the name.
Yeah, well, there you go. Johnny Rivers was actually born John Ramastella and started out, he was actually born in New York, but when he was a very young man, the family moved to Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Okay.
And he got he was into music anyway. I mean, he's been playing guitar by the time he was 8.
Yep.
So he got really into sort of the sound of music in Louisiana, formed his own band, but also sat in with a band called the Rockets. Now, just as a little sidebar, the Rockets were led by a guy by the name of Dick Holler. You remember the old novelty song Snoopy and the Red Baron?
Yep.
Well, Dick Holler wrote that.
Oh, okay.
So there is a weird connection because Dick Holler's band used to have Johnny Rivers in it.
Uh-huh.
So Johnny, when he was still young Johnny Ramastella, went to New York City to try to make it in music. He spent a little bit of time there where he met Alan Freed, the famous DJ and sort of one of the men who broke out rock and roll back in Cleveland in the early 50s. Anyway, Alan Freed said, change your name, boy, you're never going to make any headway with a name Ramastella, and suggested, because Johnny Rivers was close to the Mississippi River, suggested Johnny Rivers. So then fast forward a few years, Johnny Rivers ends up in Los Angeles. He's working with three-piece band. He was working as a songwriter and a studio musician. And in 1963, he found out that there was a nightclub in Hollywood called Gazzarri's, and they had lost their band at the last minute.
Uh-huh.
And they were absolutely desperate. Now, this was a jazz club mostly.
Yeah.
And the previous combo was a jazz band. Gazzarri was desperate for any musicians at all.
Uh-huh.
And so Johnny Rivers says, well, we can play, but we don't play jazz. Gazzarri says, I don't care. Just get on the stage and play what you play. It'll work out.
Right.
And they were a hit.
Ah.
They were instantly popular.
Yeah.
About a year later, Johnny Rivers was offered a contract to play the Whiskey A Go-Go Club on Sunset Strip.
Uh-huh.
The guy who owned Whiskey A Go-Go, Elmer Valentine, had other clubs elsewhere, but he wanted a headlining act to run the show at the Whiskey A Go-Go Club that he was opening in L.A., and so Johnny Rivers got that gig. The song, Memphis, is a Chuck Berry song, but comes from the Johnny Rivers album that's called Johnny Rivers at the Whiskey A Go-Go. And it sounds live because it is. It's a live piece. As I say, it's originally a Chuck Berry song. Chuck had written it in 1959. His version is called Memphis, Tennessee, and the tempo is different. It's a little slower, but it was only the B-side of a different song that Chuck Berry released called Back in the USA. Didn't really do anything. Nobody was terribly interested in it, but a blues guitarist by the name of Lonnie Mack covered it in 63, changed the tempo, changed some of the chords, added some things, did it as an instrumental piece, and it was a very, very popular thing. They went to number 5 on the Billboard charts. Well, Johnny Rivers got a hold of it, put Chuck Berry's words back, Mack's instrumentation, and gave us the song that we're going to hear. The song is sort of an old favorite of mine because it's one of the earlier examples of a song with a bit of a twist in it.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like you're getting a call from a girl and we don't know where she is, and so you're calling the operator, trying to return the call, trying to find where the call came from and so forth. He's trying to reach his girl Marie. And so for most of the song, it sounds like the old boy meets girl, boy loses girl. But the great twist at the end is that Marie is his 6-year-old daughter.
Yes. Yes.
And he's a divorced father trying to get in touch with her. Apparently, Chuck Berry says that he knew a number of people at that stage that had been divorced, and he knew how sad it was that the kids had missed out, and that was what inspired him to write the song.
Huh.
So let us drop a dime in the slot and call the operator and see if she can get us in touch with Memphis, Tennessee.
And as usual, I have to stop her right there due to the wonderful world of fair use rules. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe. You can visit us on Facebook or head over to our website, songology.ca. Now, here's your chance to listen to the music or go on to the next episode.